If you've been working at recovery for a while for you and supporting your husband or boyfriend in his recovery, you may have reached a stage where you're asking deeper questions about what's going on, about what's motivating him, and what has actually happened to you. I developed 10 tough questions just for people who are ready to hear what may be difficult to hear. This is not a resource if you've just discovered what's going on and you're rolling up your sleeves and you're ready to work really, really hard, like most of us did at our relationships, at our marriages, trying to help our spouses with their recovery. This resource is not for someone who is located right there and needs to be able to do that in order to honor who they are. This resource is for people who may be stepping back for a moment and saying, okay, I need to understand at a deeper level what's going on, what has gone on, and what I can tell from his behaviors about the future. 10 Tough Questions is an audio resource. So you can listen to it in your car, you can listen to it at home, at work, on breaks, and each question is only about 10 to 14 minutes long in my answer. And they're questions that have risen to the top over the 8 years that I've been working with wives and partners. And they're the things that eventually bubble up as real concerns. For example, really simple things like, am I ever going to stop crying here? Will I recover? Whether couples counseling is going to actually help. And he's in treatment, but he's still treating me really badly. What do I do about that? These are questions that I'm answering from a place of experience and having done a lot of rational thinking about what's going on, a lot of research, and there isn't a lot of good research about sex addicts. There's very little that's publishable, reliable, that you can build anything upon. There's a lot of anecdotal stuff. So I've done my best to figure out from my training and my background and my reading what I think is going on here and what you need to know at this stage of the process for you. So you'll end up feeling that some of your hunches, maybe you were right on, that perhaps you were looking at something from another angle and you need to change that and readjust your focus a little bit in order for you to continue on or for you to understand when it will be time for you not to continue on in his recovery, in his relationship with you, or what you need most. Each audio is self-contained so that you only have to listen to one. There's an introduction that talks about all of the questions and how I'm answering them. It took a lot of courage for me to step out and do this because I really am saying what I honestly think is happening. You don't have to believe that, and you may disagree with some of it, but what I want is for you to hear this perspective and for you to use your own mind, your own rational process, your own instincts and hunches, your own core values and belief systems to figure out what to do and to know how to act in your own best interests and in the interests of any children that you might have. 10 tough questions. Not for you if you've just stepped into this nightmare, but maybe for you if you've sort of hit the pause button and need to reassess where you are in it. You can order it on the website and you can contact me if you have more questions on the information on the screen now. So you take care and hope you do well with the questions.